Shanghai, China, August 2, 2025. Typhoon Koumei submerges Shanghai, strikes Anhui, while new Typhoon Bailu threatens Fujian and Jiangxi. Shanghai, the city that never sleeps, has now turned into an ocean. In just one night, Typhoon Koumei changed everything. Torrential rain submerged the streets, forcing thousands of residents to flee in desperation. While Shanghai is still battling severe flooding, Anhui is now enduring heavy rain and strong winds triggered by the same storm. And it doesn't stop there. A new typhoon, named Bailu, is forming offshore, threatening to unleash further destruction on Fujian and Jiangxi. What exactly is happening? Could this be one of the most catastrophic chains of natural disasters China has faced in years? In recent days, Shanghai has suddenly turned into a vast sea of water. Typhoon Koumei, after sweeping across Zhejiang and Shanghai with 2 consecutive landfalls, has left unprecedented devastation. Residents who had just endured terrifying floods in Beijing are now facing sleepless nights as water rises to their bedsides, in some places reaching chest height. Streets have transformed into raging rivers. Alarms echo through the districts. What once seemed like a scene from a disaster film is now unfolding in real life. Once crowded streets now echo only with splashing water, and the flashing lights of rescue vehicles cutting through torrential rain. From the night of July 31 to the morning of August 1, the sky suddenly unleashed a torrential downpour. This came even after Typhoon Koumei was thought to have passed, yet its massive outer circulation still loomed over eastern China. In just a few hours, numerous streets in Shanghai, especially in Putuo, Baoshan, and Changning districts, were submerged. Zhennan Road, Jiyulang Road, and Weida Road, once busy commuter routes, turned into muddy, rushing rivers. Residents waited home, shivering from cold and fear. Every step felt like walking on the edge of an abyss, one resident exclaimed after being pulled to safety by rescuers. Many could hardly believe their eyes. In the heart of Asia's largest financial hub, decades of drainage infrastructure had failed completely before this rainstorm. Local media reported that by around 11 p.m., dozens of road maintenance workers were still desperately clearing garbage-clogged drains. Under blinding sheets of rain, they stood waist-deep in icy water, removing trash bags and wooden debris piece by piece, hoping the flood would recede quickly so residents could return home. Images of these silent heroes spread on social media, bringing many viewers to tears. Amid the chaos engulfing the city, there are still people fighting quietly against the storm. This was not just a sudden rain. It was the extended impact of Typhoon Koumei, the 8th tropical cyclone of the 2025 Pacific typhoon season. Koumei has set a rare record, 4 consecutive landfalls, twice in the Philippines and twice in China. After devastating Pangasinan and Ilocos Sur in late July, it struck Zhejiang province at dawn on July 30th. With wind gusts reaching force 12, and then slammed into Shanghai just hours later. Barely recovered from the fierce daytime winds, Shanghai residents were hit by historic rains that same night. This bustling metropolis, rarely struck directly by typhoons, faced the full wrath of nature. The aftermath left by Typhoon Koumei in Shanghai is staggering. More than 282,000 people were evacuated urgently. Over 1,900 temporary shelters were set up within a single day. More than 4,600 construction sites were simultaneously shut down. Hundreds of flights at the city's 2 main airports, Pudong and Hangzhou, were cancelled, rail traffic slowed, and inner-city ferries were suspended. The Donghai Bridge, an iconic link between the mainland and the massive port, was forced to limit speeds to 30 km per hour due to fierce winds. Residents described Shanghai as a ghost city. Gone were the usual bustling sounds, replaced only by wind and water. Yet Koumei did not stop. After battering Shanghai, it drifted inland toward Anhui Province, a place many thought would be safer. But Anhui has now become the storm's new center. Since the night of August 1st, Hefei City in Anhui has been shrouded in thick gray clouds. The storm weakened into a tropical depression but became stalled, spinning in place for hours. In just 12 hours, Qizhou, Huashan, and Tungyang recorded more than 150 millimeters of rain, an alarming figure for a region with fragile drainage systems. Forecasts warn that from August 2nd to 5, heavy to torrential rains will continue to pound Chuzhou and Xuancheng in Anhui. Beyond the rain, thunderstorms and gale force winds up to level 10 in mountainous areas threaten landslides and flash floods. Anhui's Meteorological Bureau raised its warning to yellow, urging residents not to underestimate Koumei's lingering circulation. The challenge grows as forecasts predict another major rainfall sweeping across Anhui from August 6 to 10. Each passing day, residents clean up from the last flood while bracing anxiously for the next. Trapped in an unending cycle of disasters. While eastern China is still reeling, new concerns arise. A fresh typhoon named Bailu has formed in the northwest Pacific Ocean. Meteorological forecasts indicate Bailu will become the 10th typhoon of the 2025 season. Experts in Beijing warn that Bailu is likely to bring heavy rainfall to Fujian and Jiangxi in the coming days. This means one disaster may follow another, raising the risk of cascading calamities. Looking back at Koumei's trajectory, meteorologists call it one of the most unusual typhoons in years. It was not record-breaking in wind speed, but its slow movement and ability to continually regenerate over warm seas caused relentless rainfall. This sluggish pace led to massive accumulated rainfall and widespread flooding. As expert Chen Dao from China's National Meteorological Center explains, it is not the wind but the prolonged rain and vast circulation that become the silent killer. Typhoon Koumei is the clearest example yet. Satellite images show that even in its weakened state, Koumei's outer cloud bands still blanket nearly all of eastern China, from Shanghai to Anhui to Jiangsu, forming a massive gray canopy. Residents have lived under these clouds for days, with relentless rain drumming overhead. This disaster also rekindles painful memories of past storms, such as Typhoon Babinka in 2024, which was considered the strongest tropical storm to hit China since 1949. But unlike Babinka, Koumei's destruction comes from flooding, not wind. Preliminary figures reveal the severity. Zhejiang received over 370 millimeters of rain in just 24 hours. Shanghai recorded its highest July rainfall in 50 years. Hundreds of thousands of homes have been damaged, thousands of hectares of crops submerged, and local economies paralyzed. Most importantly, millions of lives remain on high alert.